Hi guys, I'm Dan at vintagevello.org, and today, well, it's the end of October and I'm not in Italy, so this must be Lingfield Park Racecourse and the Kent Classic Sportive. Do this most years. It's a really friendly sportive and it knocks around the Kent countryside, takes in quite a few of the good climbs around this area. Relatively early, but I think they moved the start time back to about 8:30 this morning, which was kind of nice because, that Iwoika start time of 4:30 really was bad. Now, obviously today, this is a general sportive. You can tell this because most of the people are wearing black, and almost every bike is carbon apart from the odd titanium, which brings me on to the point of this video. Titanium, is it as good as people say? Let's find out now. I recently picked up this right here. I'll introduce you to it. This we've got a rather fine looking, ignore the Peugeot badges, this is a Litespeed from 1998. It is in fact a Festina team bike. We'll come on to that a little later, just touch on that subject, but this is a titanium frame. We've got time carbon fibre forks on the front here. That's something very common. You're going to do excuse the planes. Lingfield is directly on the flight path into Gatwick, so you just have to live with that one. Yeah, quite often on any titanium frame, you're generally going to find a carbon fibre fork. This one is made out of AL6/4V. Don't know what that means. Haven't ridden enough titanium bikes to tell you any difference between any of the types. One thing I will say, Litespeed, if you're looking at anything bike 10, 15, 20 years old, chances are it's made by Litespeed. Bianchi, Le Mans, Basso, loads of other period makers, they were all under contract being made by Litespeed for their titanium bikes. So the majority of the older titaniums are certainly made by Litespeed. Now this one here, we are fully set up with some rather fine Dura Ace. Now, because eBay, my 9-speed Flight Tech Shimano Dura Ace shifters are of course 10-speed. I didn't know this until after I bought them and they'd sat in a box for a few months kicking around waiting for me to get around to building the bike up. So obviously, yes, it is now set up for 10-speed. That's no real drama. You just change the rear cassette and re-index. But that was a lot easier than changing the shifters. After I set it up and found out I couldn't actually get my indexing to work correctly on 9-speed. Caveat emptor when it comes to eBay, but everything else on here is Dura Ace. The bike came with the majority of the parts on here. The only thing it had been changed to an Ultegra triple setup, so obviously we had to change back to what we call the Octalink bottom bracket, but changed the cranks, changed the shifters, and obviously the cassette went as well. And I also changed the stem. I went on to because 90s. A muted stem, and that will also come onto with the Festina team riders shortly. Anyway, enough about the bike. Everyone's now starting to get ready, so I'm going to kind of mooch my way down towards the start of today's ride. Right. Okay guys, just here with my new friend Augustine from Spain. Please don't tell me you came from Spain for this event. No, that would be crazy. But he is on. We have a...
It's an American brand. I don't know if you have heard of it. It's a Salsa
Colossal. Okay.
Titanium,
right, yeah. Okay, very nice. FSA, quite a small crankset on the front here.
It's a 4630. It's a subcompact.
What? 4630? A guy?
Just for the heels.
For the heels, yeah. Oh man alive! But very nice. Chris King on the
Chris King on the bottom bracket.
Oh, okay.
This is Thompson. I know you have heard of this brand. It's
American
brand. Thompson
at the back there. So we're looking at a pretty high spec titanium. But to be fair, I'd say the majority of people with titanium bikes, they're spec pretty high, aren't they? Because they're a premium product, so we never tend to skimp on them. How do you find yours rides?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, it's very good. It's kind of silk, kind of smooth ride. So
Silky, yeah. And yeah, to be fair, having been out on this one a few times, plush and silky are certainly things that come to mind. Anyway, we're about to start out there, so yeah, good luck and see how you go.
Thanks. In the ride.
We've had obviously a storm this week. There's lots of debris out there, wet leaves. Please be mindful of that. We're expecting large gusts of wind today. Please be mindful of that. We've swept the downhill section to the gate. It's still a little bit slippery. Please take some caution there. Stop, and the marshals will get you out onto the main road. The feed station 2 it's obvious, but not that obvious. It's a bit out and back. It is signposted. It is marshalled. Please don't miss it, because you'll really want that. Okay, guys, over to you. Have a lovely cycle. We'll be here when you get back. Guys, nice.
Okay, just riding along with my new buddy Paul here, who, now, while I'm well laid up, this dude is in shorts and wishes he was in a t-shirt. That's manly. I reckon the temperature's still only about, what, 9-10 degrees? Yeah. Have you done this one before?
No, started this one. Done Surrey Hills, Hampshire Hilly.
Okay, yeah, good.
700. Yeah, that's about
To be fair, if you've done those, this one's walk in the park.
Exactly.
You've only really got to worry about eye heel, something like that, but you know, you'll be fine on there. And hopefully, some sun will come out soon.
Excellent.
Anyway, good luck.
Take care.
Left, dude. Left. Come on. Okay. Rare for me. I got the right turning. Dude ahead of me ploughed on. Never mind. I'm here at the first feed stop. I think it's about 43 kilometres in, something like this. I had to ask someone. I haven't bothered bringing any of that kind of technology with me. One thing of note, the bike is going great, but I did have to change at the last minute. Yesterday I changed saddle. I'd put on there a really nice looking Peugeot marked up Italia saddle. I thought it would be good. Took it out for a couple of test rides. That thing was so over padded. It was doing my junk in. So I just very quickly last night decided at the last minute to rob the Italia flight off of the Sean Yates 711 bike because it's really comfy, and I put that on there, and boy, it has transformed how this feels on my tushy. So so far so good. But yeah, the sun really hasn't come out as much as I thought yet, and it's still quite cold, so I'm going to get back on the bike. Just riding along Neil here, Lingfield Titanium, excellent carbon fibre forks at the front. What group set you got on there?
105.
105, okay.
Manual.
Excellent. You bought that from you, I guess?
Yes,
Direct from Wibble.
Yep.
Excellent. What made you go for titanium?
I've always had carbon.
Yeah.
And I fancy something a bit different.
Okay, yeah. Wouldn't stand out from the crowd a little bit, but still have something really good.
Yes.
I hear you, yeah. I think that probably appeals to a lot of titanium riders. Have you done this route before?
No, first time.
First time. Excellent. Okay. Many other sportives?
Yeah, I've done several this year.
Okay, excellent. Oh, this one's great. It's a really friendly one.
Yeah.
The restaurants are lovely. You've only got a couple of hills to worry about, but you'll be fine on that thing. Without that. How are you finding the ride?
Lovely so far, beautiful weather.
Yeah, it is. The sun's just coming through. We like that a lot. Short sleeves. Brave man. Brave man. Anyway, good luck. Okay, well the sun's trying to come out, so I think it's time to talk about how the Titanium Litespeed rides. And yeah, I mean, I've done a few rides on this over the last couple of weeks just to get it set up. was a little bit finicky, but that's just me. Yeah, the obvious thing straight away is these titanium bikes, and as soon as you speak to anyone who rides them, they say the same thing. These things are super plush to ride. They are very, very comfy. I mean, I've got, I think they're 25mm tyres on here, but they're narrow rims, so they're much more like 23s. And they're up at 85 psi. And the roads here in Kent are, well, you know, they're a bit broken, to say the least. And am I going the right way? We'll find out. Yeah, super plush. Even on these broken, horrible roads, it's lovely. And you know, it's quite stiff. It's not loose and floppy. I'd say it's stiffer than that time VXRS we rode the other week. But it's very, very nice. Now, what I would say is it doesn't have that acceleration urge that you get from carbon fibre, or maybe equivalent time Pro Peloton aluminium, which was a bit springy and a bit more lively. This definitely feels a little bit more subdued, definitely feels a little bit more steel-like. Being metal, I guess that's why, but it's also remarkably light. This whole thing, including pedals, cages, everything, it's just under 8.5 kilo, which is pretty good. That's, you know, certainly on a par with a Mega Pro at the same time, or a Treco CLV Carbon. So they are light and they are stiff. Now, the $1 million question is not so much like how fast it is in a straight line. I mean, it rides beautifully. Where am I? Oh, there's a rider behind me. We're on the right route. Okay. It's not so much how fast it is, and the road manners are fantastic. You know, don't get me wrong. But I think, like, after 2 or 3 hours, it's how good you are with the fatigue. I don't think this frame is going to fatigue you much at all. And I think, you know, certainly on a stage race or something like that, you are going to be fresher for longer on this thing than certainly you would be on my favourite alley, which would leave you beaten up and left in a pile on the floor. So we'll see towards the end. I'll come back and let you know. Bike. I haven't got enough red blood cells, but I'm going to have a good go. Darn, I think he's going to get away from me. Just at the second feed stop now, weather's starting to, yeah, look a little bleak. But you know, shame, wanted more sunshine, but can't always get it, especially not in late October. Had a little chat with a fellow rider a moment ago, and he didn't realise titanium bikes have been around for so long. He thought they were a relatively new thing. Didn't realise, yes, certainly in 1998 they were plentiful. If I remember rightly, like the first proper production, and there were a couple before that, proper production titanium bike was probably, is it the Teledyne Titan? I'm guessing late 70s, maybe wrong, probably am, but you know, that's how long it's been around. Basically, you think nuclear weapons and technology from that is pretty much how it worked out. Yeah, let's just get out there on the road. Recumbrance, yes.
Hand bikes.
Hand bikes. Oh yeah. Oh crikey! Yeah, look at that. And that's seriously hardcore stuff. Like in the carbon.
Power, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Same for you.
This is Ali. That's carbon.
Okay. Excellent. Wow.
Yeah, I got the fully carbon fibre set up. So.
Is this by choice or necessity?
By necessity, so
Okay.
me and him are paralysed from different places down.
Dude, no way.
James has got something a bit different.
I've got
Okay.
something called cerebral palsy.
That'll do it, yes, absolutely. Crikey. So then obviously, yeah, with hand powered, you get the chance of do it. Look at that setup. Look, it's all upside down. Do you know what?
This guy here is a former Paralympic.
Former Paralympic? Why not? But check this out. Check this setup. Oh, really? Okay.
Single sculls rowing. So he's got the
Single sculls rowing.
look at the guns.
Yeah, okay, that dude does look like a rower. Yeah. Oh, cramp, don't want it. It's too low for me.
Long time ago now, but
A long okay, wow. What a cool setup though. I have
Now
never
we'll
seen
ignore
anything
the
quite...
rain, and we're just probably, got to talk just a little bit about the Festina team. Can't really ride dressed in the Festina kit without kinda just going there. Now, if you don't know your history on the murky period of cycling, obviously we all know Lance, but pre-Lance, 1998, the Festina affair, not our proudest moment in cycling. Basically, kind of what happened was there was a senior helper and masseuse called Willie Voigt, and the Tour de France that year was starting, it was out of Ireland for the Grand Départ, and the team were already out there, and the Willie Voigt, the team helper, was given a team car from their base there in France, I think, and then drove to the border via Switzerland. And then picked up literally hundreds and hundreds of doses of EPO, testosterone, growth hormone, painkillers, just everything you could imagine, a real mobile pharmacy. And he was taking the back road route to try and get back to the ferry ports, and there the police got him. He got raided, and obviously they found everything. He tried to protest innocence, but that didn't last very long, and then the whole team kind of got arrested. They all got carted off. Richard Virenque very tearfully cried in front of the camera, denying everything for a bit, and then kind of said, yeah, by duress. Now, the interesting thing about the Festina affair, the whole team got done, and it's a very rare thing in cycling for a team to actually get penalised. We're all used to it actually being the individual cyclist, but at that point, it really was the whole team. The doctor, I think his name's Ricard, something like that. Anyway, he got away with it because he claimed illness and couldn't go to court, but everyone else, including the management, they all got done for it. And I hate to say it, Festina, they were a powerful team, but they weren't the most powerful. By far ahead, on say Mercatoni Uno, Telecom, whatever was going on was rife. And obviously after that Festina affair, the cycling had a chance to clean itself up. Yeah, well, along came Lance, and we know what happened after that. But anyway, that's the Festina affair. If you need to know more, there are literally entire channels devoted to it, I think. Okay, so this may not look like it, but we're now on the Plat du Jour, Ide Hill, the main climb of the day. But hard to get going because the vehicles are kind of stuck behind the other riders, so I just have to follow everyone up, I think. Go on, buddy, you can do it.
Hello, mate.
Go on, guys, we can do it well. There's not much left. Okay, that's Ide Hill out of the way. To be fair, it's this white equivalent of Ditchling Beacon. It isn't that bad. Get the right gear, you can just spin your way up that one. Although, hats off to the Paralympian chaps back there on the hand cranks.
Yeah, no. No, 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 no. I'm not trying that. Okay. There's not far to go. And it is tipping down with rain on me. This is not pleasant. And a slightly damp finishing line. Well, good news, just found out the pizza guy is here despite the fact I couldn't see him. So this ride has just transformed. I may have been rained on for the last half hour, but I can live with that if there's some wood-fired pizza coming my way. Well deserved, I think, on any ride like this. Now, the ride itself, yeah, I mean, it's a really pleasant, nice ride to do. It's very well marked. Even an idiot like me can't get lost on this one. Oh, well, at least I can try not to get lost. I highly recommend these kind of local sportives. They're great. Sign up, go do it. They're brilliant. They're great fun, and yeah, it kind of keeps you focused. The next one will probably be that hell of the Ashdown just after Christmas, in the rain and the cold and the freezing. But hey, keeps a fella on the turbo motivated over winter. Now, the bike itself, yeah, perfect. No cracks, which is great. I don't know why, but in the back of your mind, it's classic titanium. You're always worried when you hit a big bump, especially out here, that you know, is it cracked? But it hasn't. It's absolutely fine. That's just me being a bit paranoid. The bike was fantastic. I feel remarkably fresh. I've got to be honest, in the last 20 minutes or so, I didn't feel beat up at all. I've got an idea for a head-to-head, a 3-day head-to-head challenge next spring. I want to see how fast this is over a spirited 2-hour ride in comparison with other equivalent bikes of the period, but we'll come to that later. Anyway, I think next video we're back in the workshop working on that really nice Carrera team bike from 1997 as well. There we are. Brilliant. Anyway, so if you like that, do like and subscribe for anything else that's cool to do with vintage bikes. Thanks a lot.